Okay, welcome everybody to Wellness Wednesday. We have a great topic today, resetting your metabolism so that you can lose weight and in a natural way. That's what we're going to be speaking about. So let me introduce ourselves. I am Lucy Diana, and I'm here with my wonderful colleagues, Daryl and Stacy. And we started this mission quite a few years ago now to spread vibrant health through group wellness programs focused on the mind, body, and spirit. And now we are happy to have been bringing you these Wellness Wednesdays with great information and cooking demos. And so today we're going to talk again about boosting metabolism naturally. So as we age, our metabolism slows down, but I say where there's a will, there's a way. And when I entered menopause, I said, I'm going to age gracefully. So we look at this woman doing a yoga pose, and this is the possibility. You know, it doesn't end because we start getting older. I hear people always say to me, clients tell me, well, it's because of how old I am. I have this pain because of my age. I can't lose weight because of my age. And my answer to you is going to be no, that is not true. So be inspired by this flexibility of this vibrant young woman here in this picture. So what are some factors besides aging that can slow metabolism? These are just a few. There's a lot of underlying issues, medical issues that can. We're not going to go into that today. So we're going to say fad diets, going on and off, a lot of different diets or yo-yo dieting, poor quality diets, and poor nutrition, environmental toxins, which we're being inundated with every single day of our lives, and then toxic overload within our body, and the result, which is inflammation. What can a slower metabolism cause? So for we women out there, lower, and men, lower bone density, but I usually hear women speaking about this more than men do. Weak muscles, lack of energy, and we certainly want to have vibrant energy, and the inability to burn calories. So getting on that scale and it's not budging, and that's upsetting to many of us. So number one, build more muscle mass and increase metabolic rate. How many of us have that flab around the middle, the love handles, the belly? Then if you notice the figure to the left compared to the figure on the right, you'd be surprised how building muscle mass, even doing light weights, I'm not asking you to be the Hulk, just light weight building is the best way, I want to say, as far as exercise is concerned, to increase your metabolism. And a big tip for any woman out there who is worried about osteoporosis, building muscle mass is very, very important for healthy bones. Okay, why weight-bearing exercise? So this is a study done on men. But in the Journal of Gerontology, a group of men between the ages of 60 and 75 were given a resistance training program and were closely monitored during the course of the 16 weeks of training. And the study found that those in the resistant training group lost body fat, gained muscle, and achieved metabolic improvements similar to those of young men. So even though this study was done on men, it is the same for women. And the takeaway from this is that introducing, again, weightlifting or weight-bearing workouts into your weekly exercise routine can result in significant improvements in your metabolism. So if you're taking notes, write that down, all right? Starting with some lightweight training. Doesn't have to be difficult. And then exercise overall, exercising regularly is not something that we could put on a shelf and come back to later. We need to move. So besides the weight bearing, any type of movement is incredibly important to boost metabolism. Okay, whether you want to run, you want to do a Zumba class, you want to do a yoga and stretch class, we need to move our body. It makes sense, right? We use up the energy and our metabolism improves. This is interesting. Move quickly. So studies have shown that our metabolism increases when the stress hormone cortisol, along with adrenaline, elevates rapidly and then drops back down just as quickly. One of the best and healthiest and easiest ways to get this rise and fall of your stress hormones is to introduce small, rapid movements into your day. These can include walking quickly for 30 seconds, sprinting to your car in the parking lot, doing 10 squats in your cubicle or office at work, and get creative. And we could do it right now, right? It takes this, the key to having success is just do it. So why don't we squat 10 times? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There, we did it. Good job, everybody. So it's just making the decision to say, I'm going to do this. We can read it, we could think about it, we can listen to Lucy saying it, but there's nothing like just getting up and doing it. So especially if you have a desk job, I'm going to encourage you, do your squats, do your stretches, get up every hour, and it takes 2 minutes. Don't skimp on food. Biggie here, okay? Don't think that by starving yourself, you're going to increase your metabolism, because you will not. This actually works against you, because if you don't give your body the fuel it needs, your metabolism will automatically slow itself down to conserve fuel. Your body will go into survival mode and hold on to fat. It's going to think that it's in an emergency, that you're starving, and it needs to protect itself. So the idea here is absolutely eat healthy, and that's something that we teach in all of our programs. And don't overeat, not even the healthy food, okay? Portions that are just right for you and your body. And we do discuss that, like I said, in all of our programs. And nobody goes hungry, that I have to say. Eat protein. If you're big on meat, you'll love this one. Your digestive system takes a long time to digest protein, particularly from animal sources. This means your body expends more energy breaking these foods down, which keeps your metabolism running at full speed for a longer time. And also protein keeps you satiated for a longer time. And I could tell you that from personal experience. I have a smoothie with protein in it every single morning. When I choose to have my favorite oatmeal, I will quickly get hungry if I don't have extra protein. It's amazing. If I have my smoothie with my protein in it, I am satiated for a much longer time. Eat fat. Fat also keeps you satiated for longer, and you don't need as much of it because it is higher in calories. Omega-3s especially are highly anti-inflammatory and help to regulate blood sugar. For this reason, they can assist your body in regulating and maintaining a healthy metabolism. So make sure you're getting omega-3s in your diet every day, and some foods that are high in omega-3s would be avocados, walnuts, chia seeds, wild-caught salmon, and even grass-fed beef. We always talk about sleep. If you have been on any of our programs, we do not leave this important healthy habit out because of the health benefits. The body needs to sleep in order to repair itself. And yes, many people don't realize how important this is. It affects almost every aspect of our day-to-day lives, and this includes metabolism. And studies, again, we always look at the studies, show that not getting enough sleep can seriously affect your metabolism and set you up for a day of poor digestion and weight gain. So make sure that you practice sleep hygiene, that you get to bed at the same time every night. Try that and wake up at the same time in the morning. And usually we recommend that people get to sleep around 10 o'clock a night. That seems to be the magic number. And it's quite interesting that actually the natural circadian rhythm of the body and the repair that the body does, according to some of the gurus, integrative doctors out there, is that a different part of the body has its own time. And so getting to sleep at 10 o'clock, the body has work to do. It's on a schedule is what I want to say. The circadian rhythm, it's on a schedule. And if we miss part of that schedule, they say we cannot recuperate it. So all those nights of missed sleep will have a negative impact on your body. So if you want to boost your metabolism, this is probably the one important step to do. And I'm just going to add in hydration here because I just realized I forgot to add a slide on that. And also to boost metabolism, we need to drink enough water. We need to drink, and there goes Stacy showing her. Thank you, Stacy. Half your body weight in ounces of water a day. Not only are you giving your body what it needs to for every function of the body, but it also keeps you full. And that's an important fact. So you will not have those cravings. So hydration is important. Okay, let me see. Green tea. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 minute. Let's go through this quickly. I was trying to move your faces. They're in the way, so I can't read what I wrote here, but green tea and metabolism. Okay, so studies suggest that the antioxidants in green tea may promote metabolic health and help reduce appetite. And there goes, oh my gosh, thank you, girls. We didn't plan this. So we have Leslie and Daryl with green tea. Thank you. And Stacy showed us the water. So actually this comes in supplement form. I'm not saying that you should take supplements. And actually in many of the combo supplements for weight loss that our professional companies have, you'll find green tea in it. You'll see actually EGCG, the superpowered ingredient. It's a catechin in green tea called galactocan gallate. And it's not just to boost metabolism. It has an incredible amount of health benefits, even to boost the immune system. So very much spoken about during this pandemic in the integrative world. So it has this 1-2 punch of catechins and caffeine, which is believed to increase metabolism and help burn fat. So it works together to increase weight loss and weight maintenance. It can make it easier to zip up your jeans. One Chinese study, of course, Chinese, they drink a lot of green tea, found that when subjects drank tea that was high in catechins twice a day, they saw a decrease in belly fat. And how many of us don't like that stubborn belly fat? So that's good news. And it may boost metabolism, though the evidence is mixed. Some research has suggested that the catechins in green tea can help speed up the rate at which the body burns off fat. So that's an easy step to try. Green tea is delicious, it's medicinal, and worth taking the step to see how you feel drinking green tea. And if you see any difference.
Mona asked if it has to be, if decaf green tea works the same. Does the caffeine matter?
I think the caffeine is what matters, because caffeine actually is what stimulates the metabolism. And I would have to check in with the decaf, because even if something is decaffeinated, it's still going to have some caffeine in it. But tell Mona I will have to research that. I'm not sure. Okay. I know in the supplemental, the supplements, they're actually taking out that EGCG, right? So it's not decaffeinated. It's that catechin within the green tea that they're using in the supplement. Did you want to stimulate, Daryl?
Lucy, there is some in decaffeinated green tea, but not nearly the same amount.
Right. That's what I figured. Thank you, Daryl.
Sure.
Okay, so now, I mean, there's so many foods I could list here, but I had to end it with what we teach, and it's let food be thy medicine. There are foods that can help you stimulate your metabolism because of the nutrition that they have in them that we need, right? Because our body needs to work in a certain way, and we need the nutrients that we get from our food to make every system of the body work in a way that weight loss is a benefit of our systems being in balance. So one biggie are the cruciferous vegetables, which are your broccoli, your cauliflower, cabbage, and very high in B vitamins. Then you have, and I also was going to say that you can actually use, for example, cauliflower to make cauliflower rice, and to make like a pizza crust. So you're replacing a grain with a vegetable. And so it's a great way to increase this vegetable into your diet and not feel deprived. And it's very delicious. Then you have avocados, which are high in healthy fat and also give a boost. Berries, because of their antioxidant levels. Lemons, for multiple reasons. We encourage everyone start their day with a warm glass of water with lemon to stimulate the liver. And the liver, we cannot metabolize effectively or clear toxins out of our body if we don't have a healthy liver. So that's number one. And carrots, also for their antioxidant levels. And celery, cucumbers, and garlic actually stimulate metabolism. They're considered thermogenic foods. Thermo meaning heat. So they cause this reaction to speed up metabolism. And the last one I added here are grapefruits, but I also want to include raw nuts are also metabolizing booster. Of course, you don't want to eat a whole bag, a quarter of a cup. Serving is enough. And papayas, pineapple. So the list goes on. And we do address all of this in our programs. So I'm happy that you were all on here today. And this is a question that we get a lot, is how can I budge the scale? You know, when you are eating healthy and you reach a plateau. So these are natural ways that are worth taking into consideration. So now we will open up for questions. And that's it. Thank you very much.
Lou?
Yes?
It's,
Unshare, Lucy?
Excuse me? Oh, unshare. Did you say unshare, Stacy?
Yes, please, so I could see who's raising their hand.
Okay, there you
I
go.
also want to say, before we get into questions, if anybody is new to this program and we don't have your email, you can put it in the chat. So this way we can give you information on recipes or whatever it is that we talk about in the program. But go ahead, who had the question?
It's me. So it's Rose, Lou, or whatever, whoever. The green tea, I love green tea, but I have to have a sweetener in it.
Sure.
What do you recommend a specific like natural sweetener?
Well, I'm going to be honest with everybody on this call, and I'll have Stacy and Daryl answer. I use raw honey, just a little bit. And
Raw honey?
Raw honey. And that does it for me. I don't like stevia, which is another, alternative. But that's,
You don't like stevia because you don't like the flavor?
I don't like the flavor. No, it's,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have stevia in the raw, I think it's called. And so that's what I kind of like to use.
Okay.
But if you think it's okay.
Yes, let me have Stacy and Daryl answer
Here.
too. For me, it's fine if you like the taste. As
Yeah,
long
I'm
as
okay with it.
there's no other ingredients in it. I don't know stevia in the raw. Is it just pure stevia?
I think so. I have to look at it again. I really don't,
Okay, 'cause I
not
know-
100%.
Yes, some stevia sweeteners that are on the market are not just stevia. So,
Okay, I'll take a look just to be on the safe side.
and stevia
and-
also comes, pure stevia also comes in liquid form. right?
Liquid, yep,
Yeah.
yep. And I'm sorry, I'm hogging this up, but I have a question for you because lemon and water in the morning is like,
You
I
don't like
can't do the warm the warm water and lemon. It just, I can't. So does it matter if it's cold?
Oh, if it's cold, it's okay. I mean, listen, if you can't do it warm, then the next best thing,
Yeah,
fine.
okay, that I
It's
could
better,
do.
it's better warm, but that's okay. We always teach that whatever you could do, as long as you're doing it. And
Okay, I mean, it doesn't have to be cold, but I mean, I can't like heat it up as long as it's like from, a water bottle that that's been sitting out, that's okay, but I can't do.
yes, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, good, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being on.
Rosa, somebody posted, and I also agree that putting lemon in green tea enhances the flavor, so I don't feel like I need a sweetener. But if I do need, sometimes in coffee, I will put a little bit of pure maple syrup. And I find that sweetens with, and at least it has minerals and it's a healthy sweetener. But it's just with sweeteners, moderation is key. But I don't care
Okay.
for the taste of stevia either, so I don't use it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
Questions?
Everybody has a
I have a
metabolism
question.
working?
What if you find raw nuts hard to digest? Can you use roasted nuts or roast them yourself or something?
The best way to, well, let me tell you, when it comes to nuts, actually the best preparation is to soak them and then roast them. Soak them overnight, and then it should ease the digestibility of the nuts. I'm going to be honest with you, I am lazy to do that, but I know this is what I've been taught, and it's the way, it's traditional methods of cooking, how foods were prepared in order to be easier on the digestive system. And you'll notice, I don't want to be graphic, but if you do eat nuts, many of you who have or have underlying digestive issues and are not aware of it, even though you're chewing, you will see in your elimination remnants of the nuts. So that is the key. If you want to ease the digestibility of nuts, you need to soak them overnight, dry them, and then you can roast them.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Or just eat them, but soaking them does improve the digestibility. So you don't have to roast them. You could just try soaking them first and see if that helps.
Right. No, I said roasting because I know yes, Mona, because I thought maybe you like roasted nuts, so you don't
Right?
have.
Okay.
Just without the sugar when you roast them. And
No, no, I don't like,
Yeah.
I like salt. I don't like sugar, but that's not good either, probably.
No, that's okay. A little good salt.
Thank you.
Salt, good salt, like Himalayan salt, Celtic sea salt, the real salt, which is from Utah, you see it says REAL salt. These are coming from places where, it's not adulterated salt. It doesn't have any anti-caking agents and whatever else they do in regular salt. So it's actually unless we have high blood pressure, but very high in minerals. So
Okay.
absolutely, you can add it and it's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I think if you move to a whole food diet, you're not eating packaged foods that are loaded with sodium. You actually could be low in salt. So I started craving salt a little bit when I got rid of a lot of packaged food. So now I salt my food a little bit.
And does everybody know that? Because that's really a simple fact that maybe we take for granted mentioning, but the difference in salt. And that salt is not necessarily, what we've been, logically, when you're dealing with high blood pressure and, we're hearing it in the media, but there is a difference. You know, there's bad salt and there's real salt. I think that's why that company is called their product real salt. So we can discuss that further, but it's a simple fact, but an important one.
If there are no other questions, I just want to close with next week's topic. Daryl will be speaking about, do you know what's in your body care products? Very important. And we are like 4 weeks into our Slim Possible Weight Loss Challenge, and people are doing so incredibly well. Our premise is to eat delicious food, use moderation, move your body, and we give so much support so that people, when they slip, it doesn't turn into a slide, and people are just doing really, really well. The top people have lost 10 to 12, 15 pounds already in 4 weeks. So much so that we decided to run it a second time. We're starting up May 3rd, and it's a 9-week program where if your clothes somehow shrunk over the winter and you're finding your summer clothes to be a little tight, it might be good to sign up with that. So just wanted to let you know that's our next program coming up. And hopefully we'll see you next week back with Daryl on skincare. And any other questions? We have another minute or two.
Stacey, can you tell about the YouTube channel in case they've missed the past ones?
Oh, yes, thank you. So these videos go right on our YouTube channel. I will send an email at the end of this and give you the link to that. But you know, you could always find all of our episodes there. So when you get to the YouTube channel, you could hit the subscribe button. And then, you know, when you go onto YouTube, you'll see if we have any new episodes. But yeah, everything we've done is there. So please pop over. If you like what you've heard, we would love it if you shared it or made comments or click the like button. That's helpful to us. So.
And check out some of Stacey's food demos. I'm still hooked on the Singapore noodle bowl, making it every week. So
Yeah, we have a few food demos, some episodes about our favorite kitchen tools to speed up your time there. So you can make delicious food, but not spend a lot of time in the kitchen.
and I just want to end with, you know, I don't know the different age groups that are on this call today, but don't use your age as an excuse. It's not true. Okay, the body has an innate ability to heal itself, and if we give it what it needs, I always say magic happens. There's no doubt about it. Okay, so we can change our metabolism. Make it work for us.
Just move 10 squats.
Exactly.
At
10
least once a
squats.
day. It'll make a world of difference.
So thank you for joining us, and I really look forward to seeing you next week and possibly on a future program with us.
Thank you.
Thank
This
you.
was great. Thank you.